are you? How have you been getting on recently?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Really enjoying the role. It's everything that I thought.
Oh, good. You've just got back from holiday, haven't you? How's it gone?
Yeah, really nice. It was really nice and sunny.
Oh, that's so good. So I just want to run through your appraisal. So it shouldn't last more than 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
So the purpose of this review is just to be able to evaluate how you've been getting on and see where you're at with your personal development.
Okay.
So I'm going to start off by just talking through the self-appraisal form which you've completed. Thank you for doing that. And then we're going to discuss your current performance, set new objectives, and then in 6 months we're going to have another review just to see how you've been getting on.
Of course.
So I first want to say, like, really well done for doing your performance. On your here you can see your key KPIs over the last few months, and you've been hitting targets every single month, which is really, really good.
That's great, thank you.
However, I have noticed that over the last few months you haven't been doing as well as the other months. Do you think there's been any reason why it's gone down?
I think it's a lack of teamwork, really. I do find that I do the majority of the work, and there's not much input from anyone else.
Yeah, I completely get. I have noticed that because I obviously your aggressive behaviour in the past, which led to you getting your grievance, and the behaviour of the member of staff, it doesn't make an impact to the team. However, you have resolved the issues now, but the other you don't see. Is there a problem with the rest of the team? Do you feel like something that's been happening why you've not been able to hit these targets?
I think it is just teamwork. I do feel like I do a lot myself, and when I ask questions they're not always answered, so I do feel like sometimes it's just me and the team as opposed to other members. Yeah,
because I have noticed that you've not really been, it's come across, and I don't know if this has been noted for you or it's just an observation from me, but it has been noticed that you haven't been attending any social events, and it has been seen that you're not interested within the organisation. Do you think the lack of teamwork is not wanting you to get involved, or is there anything else that you want to say?
I think that's right. I do have difficulty integrating with the team. I think I am quite a shy person. I think sometimes because it's not so much a teamy environment at work, I find it hard to socialise because I know it's completely different outside of work, but we don't always all get on together inside work, so it's hard to kind of then forget about that and take it outside the work environment. But I would like to start attending more social events, and maybe that will help with me hitting targets and being more of a team.
Okay, well we can definitely put that onto as an objective that we can include. Another point, with these KPIs, you can see here the best in class, they are hitting 23.5. Say if we included a objective for you to be hitting these, in 6 months' time, it would be great if we can get you in. If you hit these for the next 6 months, then we can bring you in and we can then talk about you having some training to become a team leader. How would that feel? Would you be able to deal with that? Would you be able to cope with that and then be able to integrate more teamwork within the team? Would that work?
I think that would give me high motivation levels. If I've got something to work towards, I think I'd want to achieve it. So yes, I think that's a good target to have.
Okay, perfect. Also, I've noticed that you've had a lot of absent days off in the last 12 months. Overall, the national average is 4.4, but you've had 8. Is there any reason for that? Is there anything we need to know before we set your objectives?
I don't think so. I think I've been working quite hard recently, maybe not getting enough rest, so lagging slightly, but I've been on holiday now and I've come back, so hopefully it should be a lot better.
Yeah, that probably would explain why your orders picked and shipped per hour has dropped, because it did go up and now it has dropped, but only by 0.1%, but still every little helps.
It does.
Right, so to resolve these issues, obviously we've spoken about teamwork. So what would you say would help like resolve these were like more team building events. So like if we sent you all off on a training exercise, would that fall out?
Absolutely.
Would you be keen to get involved?
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. I think we do need to do more things as a team, because I find that we all do individual tasks, but we do need to kind of combine them, and we do need to show that we are working as a team.
Yeah, perfect. And I've just got a smart objective that I think we should try and aim for. So my objective for you for the next 6 months would be to increase items picked, so you're closest to the best in class. You don't need to hit that, but it'd be great if you could get close to that. So it's just increasing your, so overall in the full year, that you'd only picked on average 12.4 an hour, but the last month you did do 20. So that's only three more orders in an hour, which I think you're capable of doing.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we can discuss training to become a team leader. How would that be?
Good. I like the sound of that. More responsibilities. That sounds great.
Yeah, perfect. Let me double check that we've gone through everything.
When do you think the team building events will likely to start?
So we'll do that we'll just see how you get on for the first 6 months, and then after that we'll see if there is still an issue going on within the team, and then we can then discuss with the next stages. Ideally we would want to get it done sooner, but I just want to see how you get on if you push yourself without the team building, but then we will introduce it within 6 months. Because I think that is a very good point, especially as there has been some segregation which has been noted, and grievances obviously where you've been involved and another employee has been involved.
Yeah.
So it'd be really good to squash that and get through that.
Sounds good.
So another question I just wanna know the answer to. Just double check. Yeah, have you noticed any issues going on, or is it just all down to the past and what happened in the past? Do you think that's caused the lack of teamwork between everyone and the segregation? Just want to get your point of view on this before we go through.
I think it was always a little bit like that in the beginning. It's never been very teamy, but then since that situation occurred, it kind of got worse. I think it's one of those things where you don't know, it's quite, especially for the person involved, it's quite hard to forget about it.
Yeah.
So I think introducing more social events where you're not at work and you can like enjoy yourself and I think that will.
Because I've noticed that since the grievance, you have actually got a really good working relationship with the other team member, which is really positive, which shows that you are able to just squash it. So maybe now going forward, another target to add to the list is that you could just ignore what's going on and just focus on your work, and then we can then slowly involve team building events and stuff, but you would have to get involved, and that's all. As long as I can see a shift in work, so more hard-working effort like shown from you, then we'll be able to replicate that in helping you out.
Absolutely fine, no problem. Thank you.
Perfect, thank you very much. That's everything. If you've got any questions, please do email me.
I will do.
I would just need you to, so I've got a performance review form here.
Yeah.
So we've discussed here that we're gonna see how you get on for 6 months, and you're gonna try and work, and we're then gonna implement team building events.
Yeah.
For your action, what would your action be? I just want you to just say it, so then we can make it set in stone. So would your action be to try and hit the best in class target, 23.5 orders per hour?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll make that my target.
Okay, and then you're going to squash anything that hasn't been resolved or resolve.
Squash bad feelings.
And then team building.
Yeah.
And then your main aim is to become a team leader, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, perfect.
Great, thank you.
I'll get this sent over to you, and then as long as everything on here looks good, then if you just sign it, and then we can go from there.
Brilliant,
Perfect.
thank you.